Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of Fata Morgana. So let's just continue, let's inspect our memories, or rather inspect the memories of Giselle, and let's see what happened back in the day when she's been Abigail at the house of, I forgot their names, like surname. Yeah, Michelle House. So let's go. No long intro this time. Antonin, huh? Come over here, Giselle. Oh, okay. May I ask why you asked me here so late at night, Master? Okay, so he's been the one that asked her, okay. I wonder if she's been framed, actually, in this case. Maybe she didn't want money, actually, out of this. Huh. Oh. Oh, I just wanted to have a little chat. Care for some wine? Come closer and I will pour you a glass. Yeah, sounds like she's been actually maybe drugged and then framed. I had this wine imported from up north. They use a very hard water and like it rather tart, so it leaves quite lasting impression on your tongue. And yet it goes down so easily, so you just can't seem to stop. What do you say? Have a sip. Or does your expertise as a trader allow you to evaluate wine's quality without tasting it? No, but please, Giselle, don't trample all over my good graces. Very well then, I will have a sip, Master, but no more. Okay. Have you considered growing out your hair? Having hair made it difficult to do my job. Huh. Interesting. And we know that, like, the Giselle, the maid, have long hair, right? So I wonder if, like, she made up this image and she, like, how she, is different, or maybe she grew up actually a hair at some point. Huh. Well, to mention them more though, you deserve to look like the woman you truly are. I have no doubt longer hair would accentuate your natural beauty. It's gorgeous shade of black, so deep a man could get lost in it for years. It would contrast the color of your skin fabulously. Highlight your eyes, your cheekbones, your nape, your shoulders, and your chest. Okay, he starts talking. I should get going. Yeah, she's so framed. Okay, she's definitely framed. So it's not that true actually what happened. This is what he heard, and like what Michelle heard and what Michelle believed it's true. But for her, this is not the truth. This is something she got accused for, basically. Okay, I see. Oh, but we're not done talking yet. I do not want a lack of sleep to intervene with my abilities to work tomorrow. Thank you very much for the wine. It was delicious. No need to be so cold-hearted now. From the moment I first laid eyes on you. Master, that's enough fooling around for one night. Now, don't be afraid. I wouldn't do anything to hurt you. I simply want to express my love. Let go of me. I only came here to work, nothing more. The first time I saw you, I thought it would be tragic waste to leave you to wither away, working in some little street side shop. Oh my god, he just like offered her a job so he could like do this to her? What a fucking asshole, god damn it. Wow. That was his reason to take her in? Oh my god. Are you serious? That's the reason. You can tell me you didn't know a merchant girl had no place in a house like this, even as a servant. Yeah, that's why we were curious why she got, like, this job, but... Okay. Wow, this guy is an asshole. There's only one reason you would be allowed here. No, I swear, it never crossed my mind. It would seem you even more innocent than you look. But you figured it all out by now, haven't you? No, 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 let go of me. Stop this. Keep your voice down. Don't shout, Giselle. If anyone were to find about this, you'll be the one shouldering the consequences, not me. And that's probably what happened, yep. So, she's also blackmailed on this. But you're a maid, and I'm the master of the house. Whose word do you think holds more weight? Don't worry, I won't do anything to hurt you. I promise your family will be exceptionally well taken care of. Your mother will have a comfortable life. You wanted for her. But you know what will happen if you raise a fuss and make a fool of yourself. Not only will your family get out of money, and not only will your sister not get to marry, you will spend the rest of your lives on the streets. How could you be so cruel? This is a blackmail. Yep, pretty much. Blackmail? Not a mentioned daughter. You don't know much about trade, do you? Let me give you a little lesson about market value. The goods you are after, Giselle, are not cheap. Understand? Now, let me see that beautiful body of yours. Holy crap. He was an older man, so I hadn't accepted him to be very strong. But I couldn't break free of his grip, and I found myself entirely on his mercy. Beneath the gaudy outfits lay a hungry beast, and I was seeing the creature through colors for the first time that day. The aging man ran his disgusting slobbery tongue across my exposed skin. Ugh. Everything he placed his hands upon withered away. Every piece of flesh he pressed his lips against putrefied, rotted, decayed, rankled. I trembled in revulsion, at which the man laughed, seemingly interpreting it as something else. I wonder what kind of place hell was. If hell wardens only flayed and carved their prisoners, I would have preferred that instead. I would have rather been sliced into tiny little chunks and cast into the hellfire. I would have chosen eternal torment over being touched by this man another second. But I didn't get to choose my hell. Eventually, the man forced open the gates I had all been holding fast, and spread his festering death inside me. Holy shit! Wow! Okay. Well, that gives like another layer of story from previous episode. Now I think differently. I believed like in the beginning, like in previous episode, I believed like what they told Michelle. I mean, I said like this is what they told to you. It's not the truth. You should hear the truth from her. But this is difficult, right? And now we see actually the truth, so we know like what the struggle of Giselle is here. Wow. That's why she doesn't want to tell him or anything. No wonder. Like this is fucking traumatic. Also, he will not believe whatever she will say, right? Not anymore, at least. Listen to me, Giselle. It is in both our best interests to keep this between the two of us. If you can do that, I will continue to be good, to do good by you and your family. Now don't look at me like this, please. I'm thrilled to have you here in this house, Giselle. She has long since lost her mind, after all. She? Who? You mean like your wife? Or maybe you mean the girl that Michelle mentioned, that triggered him. Is she there already? Probably, right? What the hell is this soundtrack? This sounds. It's torture just being in the same room. And my sons, they hardly ever come home. But you, Giselle, you give color to my dull life. Make it exciting once again. Now go back to your room. I'll be waiting here at the same time next week. I couldn't escape from that man's grasp. And when he used my family against me, some weeks I would just not go to his chambers. My one feeble means of resistance. But when I did that, he would send another Abigail to come find me the next day. I couldn't ignore his summons when he got other people involved. And then, when the two of us were alone, the mask would come off, and he would discipline me for not showing up before, taking care of his usual business. Holy crap! Wow! On good days, he would leave bruises in inconspicuous places, my abdomen, my innate eyes. And he went as far as craving a word. He went as far as craving a word into my skin with an... What? Harlot. Okay. What the hell? Where did... That's why I was afraid of knives. Wow, what the... What a trauma! That was why I was afraid of men shouting. I wasn't even sure what to regret anymore. I was in far too deep. There was no turning back to the clock. Having considered taking my own life, on more than one occasion, but every time the thought crossed my mind, happy memories came with it. Back when it was just the three of us girls in the shop. Life may not have been easy, but it was never dull either. I didn't want to end my life at its absolute lowest point. I wanted, if just temporarily, to go back to the way things were back then. That objective was the only thing that allowed me to keep going. When I was in his presence, I tried to convince myself I was merely an object. Wow, holy shit. I had no emotions, so he couldn't hurt me. I was merely a vessel, a construct of flesh and bones. His hands couldn't reach my heart, for it was not connected to my body. Doing that made it a little easier to bear, but the reality was, it was impossible to completely sever my heart from my body. What the hell? Lydia? I don't know how to pronounce that exactly. You're Giselle, aren't you? Okay, someone new. One day the mistress of the estate stopped me in the halls. Okay. She had, supposedly, once been quite beautiful, but now she was only haggard and bony. Her skin dry, her eyes sunken. Her hair faded and stripped of its luster. Her head down, her cracked lips barely moving as she spoke. Age didn't appear to be the only thing working its merciless magic on her either. There seems to be something eating away at her from the inside too. Something that could burst in the lightest touch. I guess like maybe she or like someone... I mean, someone must realize that what's happening, right? But also not exactly, because someone will just realize that, hey, Giselle is like going to the master like every week, the same day, for a night. Well, obviously something fishy here, so yeah. We'll accuse her for seducing the master and getting money or something. Like they said in the letter to Michelle. Okay, I see. Makes sense. Yes, I am Giselle. There's something I can do for you. The mistress rarely ever left her chambers. I had been told it had been years since she attended family supper. So what would bring her to come looking for someone like me? And you. Okay, what? I wasn't sure I wanted to know the answer. You are having relations with my husband, aren't you? Yep, okay. As expected. You are, aren't you? So I thought like this is someone new. I didn't thought like this is actually the wife of the guy. I thought like this is someone like from outside maybe. Okay, my bad. Actually, they said about this estate, so yeah, my bad. Madam, uh, you, you wretched creature. She was telling me the truth. Okay, who told you that? One of my trusty mates got a glimpse of you through a crack in the door. She saw you with him, you filthy rat. Okay. You seduced my husband. Yep, expected how it will go. Yep, okay. You devil, you conniving witch. You don't get it, do you? You don't realize how grievous your sin is, do you? Someone, anyone, restrain this girl. She's a demon, a devil. Tie her up and hand her over to the clergy. Okay, that's a lot. Okay. No, that won't be enough. A witch, you have to burn her bones, scatter her ashes, or she will come back to life. Yeah, she's clearly insane. Just like, shut up, Lily. Like, someone like take her back to her like the room and give her like her medicine. She's unstable, obviously. Don't believe her. Yes, execute her, kill this woman, burn the witch, seize the piece she's stolen from me. Cursed, it's cursed. This house is cursed. Okay. Not only has it taken away my daughter, now it's trying to take away my husband. Oh, you lost a daughter. Oh, okay. So Michelle had a sister? I mean, there's a girl that triggers him on the paintings. So on the paintings, this is his sister actually? Is she like triggering him somehow? So she's dead, it seems. At that point. Actually, we don't know when she died, so... Oh god, please shine the cleansing light upon this house. I knew it would be a waste of breath taking to her. She was not of sound mind. There was madness in her eyes. I didn't even have to make a fuss about it. It happened all on its own. If there was no way around it, then I should have just done it myself after the first time. I didn't have the energy to argue with her, or to cry, or to shout. Before long a crowd began to form around me and the sobbing mistress. And in it stood him. I assumed he would just stand back and watch. But much to my surprise, he stepped in, with an embarrassed look on his face, to try and settle his wife down and convince her not to have me executed. Maybe he did have the heart after all. Or maybe he just wanted to save face. Yeah, probably the latter. Regardless, instead of being burned on stake, it was the sign that I would be sent away to some remote forest. One of the previous Bollinger family heads had purchased a mansion there long ago, but had been abandoned because of the stories people told about it. Okay. They said a cursed witch dwelt in the house. Wait, so how old is Michelle? One of the previous Bollinger family heads. Oh, okay, so just like previous Bollinger head, but Michelle is the witch that right now is dwelling within the house. It's not like, I like, for a second I thought like, wait, what, like Michelle bought this house and he's there? But yeah, okay, never mind. He's a son of the Bollingers and he's been there. Also, in this whole backstory, they never like mentioned Michelle actually. That's interesting. She returned to life. She returned to life after being executed, and now sulked about in the darkness. It was the perfect place to banish a sinner. And so, accused of adultery, I was encouraged on my way out to the capital the next day. Also, I wonder where the guy put the word on Giselle. I mean, craving something with the knife is like something that will like put like permanent scar, right? So she's scarred somewhere with this word. This is so fucked up. Like, what the... Wow. I hope my mom and sister are alright. The two of them will believe in me, even if no one else does. The wooden wheels turned, carrying me away to the cursed mansion. Just a silent coachman and his single, solid passenger. Looking out through the window, I could see the city walls slowly fading into the distance behind us. I doubt I would ever set a foot on this land again. Ever cross the Grand Pond again. It was saddening reality, but at the same time, I felt a surge of relief. I had finally escaped from that house. I had finally escaped from that man. This sense of freedom slightly lessened the weight of everything else I was feeling. Wow, what a backstory, holy crap. A good while after we left the capital, the coachman handed me a letter. Okay. On the sheet of parchment was a rather startling revelation. Huh. There was someone else already living in the house where I was to reside. The Bollinger's youngest child. Okay. Youngest child. Okay, so... Okay. But that didn't say why he'd been sent to the Cursed Mansion. Only that he was there. Okay, so I would assume that he had sister, older sister, that like was like annoying him or something because he's been like the youngest, and somehow he did something that like ultimately drove her to her death. That's why we heard that she lost the daughter already, right? And they don't account Michelle as part of the family, I guess, right? And only like you are cursed, like we cannot kill you because, well, Bollinger family, but we'll cast you away into this like mansion, so live there by yourself, you know. Maybe that's why he's like triggered by the pictures as well, because like he hated his sister so much. Unless it's one of the theories that I told you in the previous episode. I think it was in the previous episode, right? Or like 2 episodes ago. Like, Michelle is not a guy, and he was a girl that was raised as the guy. And when she said, I lost daughter, she meant that the Michelle been sent to the mansion for some reason. Like, she did something. It could be that as well. But Michelle is clearly like saying that I am the son of the Bollingers. Actually, if Michelle been raised as the guy, then yeah. I would confidently say that and everything. Wow, this is complicated. And also simple at the same time. Anyway, I will just read. I mean, even Giselle sees Michelle as the guy, so maybe I'm wrong? I don't know, let's just read. We need more information about Bollingers. Beyond that, the letter only made a single request. That I look after him and not ask any questions. Okay. So I'm not just being sent off to the middle of nowhere. I still have the work to do. This is interesting. They sent Giselle to their son that's been banished. And still care about his well-being because want to take care of him for his well-being. What's the real deal with the Bollingers here? This is interesting. If I look after what whoever is at the mansion, then they will do the same for my family. I don't have much to say in the matter either way, I suppose. The carriage rattled and shook it, traversed the stony path, and bouncing around inside it. I resolved to take back my life, the place I had once known, the cheerfulness I had lost, and to do so I would forget, lock away my memories, bury everything terrible things that happened to me, cast aside those memories and find my very smile once more. I have no idea where am I going to find her, but I couldn't possibly do anything worse to me. I will greet them with a smile and do my best to build up a decent relationship with them. Also, no wonder that she froze like that when Michelle started to like getting physical with her, you know, in the previous episode, like getting a knife, hold her and everything, because that like surfaced the whole freaking trauma that she got at the estate. Wow. That's why she couldn't even speak or anything. Holy crap. I figured, since the both of us had been banished to the same cursed mansion, there would probably be other things we had in common. Yeah, I don't know about that. And so, I would forget it all. And get my life back. Get my smile back. Didn't work out, huh? And that was everything that led me to arriving at the mansion. All the ones I never wanted to open again. I didn't want to think about that. I've been trying so hard to forget about it. I wanted to forget all about it. So why? Why did you have to make me remember? All I did was believe. So believe that we could make could make things works. Why? How could you? God, I can't take it anymore. Once the memories had broken free, they all followed back with perfect clarity. Exactly how he ran his hands across me. Exactly where he hit me, where he cut me. Like I was going through it again this very moment. Oh, okay, that's... The rain was cooling me down outside, but so much nauseous heat had built up in my gut, I vomited all over the ground. I threw up and I threw up and I threw up until there was nothing left but bile. Wow, this is... wow. And when I had nothing left to expel, the strength evacuated from my knees and I collapsed. I didn't know if everything was blurry because of the rain, or because my eyes had decided they were done looking at anything. Okay, who will save her? Is Michelle going to actually take her in, actually? Or maybe there will be going someone else. I mean, if you think about this, the guy from the shed don't know. Like, he doesn't know anything about her. He just knows that she, like, is here. So maybe he will help her? And take care of her? Huh. That's a possibility. The whole world twisted before me. Michelle's no different. My attempts to get close to him, to always keep on smiling, it was all waste. The look in his eyes was terrifying. Like he didn't believe in anything at all. So he probably wouldn't have believed in me. Well, not anymore since you hid this for so long, but I don't blame you for hiding this. Like, holy crap, that's been like holy crap trauma. You really don't want to talk about this. You're like serious specialist for that. It's not like you can just like come out and just just tell the story straight face to someone. If I had told him the truth, If he's convinced I have the ulterior motive, he's probably not changing his mind. Yep. Such a cold rain. If I lie down here and go to sleep, I wonder if all the warmth will eventually drain from my body. And then I will decompose and become part of the earth. You know? That might actually be nice. I would like that. I always thought I didn't want to die. That I wanted to go back the way things were. But who cares anymore? I did my best after all. And that still got me nowhere. Cheerful Giselle was all just a farce. Wow. No wonder Giselle didn't want these memories like this fifth door. Holy crap. Who's going to save her? Is it going to be the guy from the shed? There's no one else I can expect right now outside of this guy. This is the only person I can think of. Michelle is definitely not going to help her. I'm not buying that. When I'm dead, all my worry for my mom and sister will fade away with me. Oh god, I doubt you have a place for me on high. I am, after all, an unclean woman, and I've given up on living altogether. But even if I can get into heaven, that's okay. I just want release. The rain pitter-pattered down through the leaves overhead, chilling my skin. The cold spread through my flesh and into my bones, my hardened lungs and stomach freezing me like a block of ice. My consciousness drifted away from me, and the words slipped through my fingers. More than fear, I felt relief. Utter black. And that, I was sure, was the end of me. The guy from the shed? Hero of the story? Come on. Come on. Oh. Oh, we just go back to this. Oh, we're just going to talk to the Giselle. And we, whoever we are. I don't think we are Michelle, right? At this point. Are we the guy? Wait, okay. Okay, listen. I'm now connecting. Like, because she's like liking us, right? Like, master. So she liked the master, like this person that we are. So we are definitely not the Michelle, because she despises Michelle at this point. Michelle despises her, unless something has changed in the story later. But what if she's like, what if the guy from the shed saved her and she starts serving him as the maid? And we are her master though. So what if we are the guy from the shed? We are the random guy that was like ordered to, you know, to just like keep on alert. Huh, that's one idea. I don't think Michelle is going to help her. I don't think like he's going to forgive her. I don't think she's going to forgive him. Like, the only other character I can think of right now is only the guy from the shed, because he doesn't know anything about her, and he will just see like some random girl just lying down, and he will just like help her basically. She will not tell him the truth, or maybe she will tell him the truth because she learned how it is, how bad it is to, you know, to hide everything, you know. Maybe her emotions will go outside, like she will, like, you know, be saved, and she will be like, oh my god, I thought I would be dead, why did you save me, like so many things happened to me, and like she will like tell him everything, and he will be moved by that, you know, and he will just decide to keep her safe, basically. What if that's kind of story? It might be. But I think like this is a good place to end, so I will just end the episode here. So thank you everyone for watching. It's been certainly a very interesting backstory. I did not expect this to go that way. I thought like, you know, like the money thing was actually a thing, or could be a thing, but that was more tragic than I thought. Wow, what a trauma. Well, we'll see continuation of this in the next one. We'll see who saved her. Because she definitely did not die, right? Anyway, thank you everyone for being with me. Let me know in the comments what do you think about the episode. And I will see you next one. Yeah, so leave up a like, subscribe, check my Discord, become a member if you like to see episodes earlier and support me as well. Thank you. And for now, Pocket Watch, let's going out.